Board of Ed meeting, March 26, 2020. Please rise and salute to the flag, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Statement of adequate notice.
In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as follows. On January 3rd, March 17th, and March 23rd, notice is sent to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, local source, and the clerk of the municipality. By state law, there is no smoking permitted in this building at any time. In addition to the listed items in this agenda, this Board of Education may discuss and act upon any items not specifically referred to herein as is allowed at the regularly scheduled monthly board meetings under the Sunshine Law.
Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Manganello.
Present.
Mr. Rivas.
Present.
Mr. Shahada.
Here.
Mrs. Birch. Here. Mr. Gargano.
Here.
Ms. Gilliam. Ms. Johnson.
Here.
Ms. Kozak. Here. Mr. Martucci.
All here. Okay. Approval of the minutes from February, I think what, February 25th, right?
22nd and 25th.
Okay, 22nd and 25th, right?
Right. Motion? Motion.
Oh, roll call. I'm sorry.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Mrs. Manganello.
Yes.
Mr. Rivas.
Yes.
Mr. Shahada.
Yes.
Mrs. Birch.
Yes.
Mr. Gargano.
Yes.
Ms. Gilliam.
Present.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Ms. Kozak.
Yes.
Mr. Martucci.
Okay, superintendent's report.
Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. President. First and foremost, on behalf of the district, I want to express hope that all of the families in our community are staying safe and healthy. These are scary times for all of us, but as long as we stay diligent in our health practices and follow guidelines set by state officials, we will get through this. Currently, there are 31 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Linden. Unfortunately, we will continue to hear these numbers rise, and some cases may affect friends, family members we know. I'm in touch with the health department on a regular basis, and we continue to monitor cases that may affect families and school community. Tomorrow will be 14 days since our students have been in school. When I spoke with the health department, any cases that arise involving a student or staff member are well out of the incubation period for exposure from that time of 14 days since we were in school. Of course, the practice is to remain aware of any signs or symptoms and seek medical attention if necessary if you begin to feel ill. Please remember that even though schools are closed, we are still serving grab-and-go breakfast and lunch bags daily from 11 to 1 at schools 2, 5, and Linden High School. Today we had a final opportunity for families to pick up an iPad or laptop, and if there were any issues with technology, you can be sure to contact our technology help desk at 908-747-4001. Please always refer to our website for updates. There is information on instruction, food services, technology, counseling services, and free internet, which scroll through our website continuously. I know that many families have reached out to Comcast. They've had success in securing internet services very quickly, free for a few months. And please note that this is a difficult time, not only for adults, but for our students. And we are still offering our counseling services. There is a tab on that. If you feel, have a concern with your child or any student who is concerned and need to talk to one of their counselors, you can certainly reach out via that site. We want everyone to know that the supports are here for them. Okay, so now I would like to say congratulations to our students, staff, parents, teachers, administrators for completing day 9. It's only day 9. It seems like it's been longer, I think, for many. And we do not know how long this is going to go. As I put out in my notice last week, we are closed until further notice, and that order will come from the governor when he deems that schools are safe to be back in session. We are learning from each other day by day and addressing the needs of our community to the best of our ability. Our middle and high school students should be logging on each day, touching base with their parents through the Canvas platform. Our elementary parents, we please ask that you remain in touch with teachers or principals through the various platforms we have as well. And if you have any concerns, if there's any family in need, you may reach out to your teachers or your principals as well, or by all means contact me. I know there were some concerns that were expressed. We are adjusting to this virtual learning method day by day. It's something that normally would take months and months and months of planning. We were thrown into this in just a few days. I know there was a concern due to the live stream conferencing. And I do want to read to you a letter that will be sent out to all parents tonight. This is something that we have not taken lightly. We thought about it tremendously. We conferred with the attorneys on this, and the letter reads, "Dear parents and guardians, I continue to be both impressed and inspired by the teaching and learning occurring daily in our virtual school district. Our school community has come together to accomplish educational achievements once thought impossible. The flexibility, patience, understanding, and tenacity demonstrated by our parents and students has been commendable. The safety and security of our students and the privacy of their families remains at the forefront in our new virtual learning environment. It is the responsibility of the district to ensure that each and every student's opinion, free thought, and learning experience is protected and moderated by our teachers and staff. A child's family home environment must remain a safe, private place for a student to learn and thrive. We currently utilize several learning platforms, such as Canvas, Seesaw, Class Dojo, Think Central, Prodigy Learning, Google, and others, to connect with students and families. All of these platforms are monitored through our network and can be moderated by our teachers. There are several outside resources, such as Zoom and Periscope, that are available that cannot be monitored by our network and are easily accessible by the general public. For this reason, teachers will no longer be conducting live stream video sessions with students while they are at home. This decision has been made out of an abundance of caution to protect the safety and privacy of our staff, students, and their families. We completely understand that student-to-teacher connections are essential to learning, and we will strive to find ways to ensure that critical component remains part of our new daily routines. Thank you. That is all I have. Thank you, Mr. President.
Let's go to the Education Committee. Ms. Street?
The Education Committee, upon recommendation of the interim superintendent of schools and the acting assistant superintendent, presents the following motion to the Linden Board of Education for approval. I'd like to make a motion for number 1 through 17 and respectfully ask for a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Mrs. Manganello?
Yes.
Mr. Rivas?
Yes.
Mr. Shahada?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Gargano?
Yes.
Ms. Gilliam?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Kozak? Yes. Mr. Martucci?
Yes. Personnel Committee, Ms. Kozak?
The Personnel Committee, upon the recommendation of the interim superintendent of schools, presents the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. All recommendations and appointments are pending the reopening of school facilities.
Yes. One of our first items is Pauline Minica. Sadly, she passed away. Ms. Minica played a vital role in our district. She began working here in 1977 and retired in 2004. She was part of our payroll and benefit department. We offer our condolences to her family. Thank you.
I make a motion to move items 1 through 18 and ask for a second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Manganello?
Yes.
Mr. Rivas?
Yes.
Mr. Shahada?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Gargano?
Yes.
Ms. Gilliam?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Kozak?
Yes.
Mr. Martucci?
Yes. Finance Committee, Mr. Gargano?
Hi, how you doing? First thing, I just want to, everybody turn to page 24, let everybody know 2 additions that have been added to the agenda today. Number 17 is a motion to award a contract to Pavel Corporation for the amount of $420,482 based on the low bid received on March 24th, 2020 for the roof replacement and repairs at the Seoul Middle School and Linden High School. Number 18 is the motion to authorize Business Administrative Board Secretary to submit the NJ Department of Education to the following other capital projects, including loan aid relief facilities and plans, $67,240, $353,242. That way everybody knows about that. The Finance Committee, upon recommendations to the Business Administrative Board Secretary, presents the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval, numbers 1 through 18, and ask for a second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Manganello?
Yes.
Mr. Rivas?
Yes, but I abstain in number 6, and I abstain in number, what do I have it here? Number 12.
Mr. Shahada?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Gargano?
Yes.
Ms. Gilliam?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Mrs. Cosar? Mr. Martucci?
Yes. Next is buildings and grounds. Ms. Johnson?
The Buildings, Grounds, and Security Committee, upon recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools and the Business Administrator Board Secretary, present the following motions to the Linden Board of Education for approval. Item 1 through 3. Ask for a second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Manganello?
yes,
Mr. Rivas?
Yes.
Mr. Shahada?
Yes.
Mrs. Birch?
Yes.
Mr. Gargano?
Yes.
Ms. Gilliam?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Cosar? Yes. Mr. Martucci?
Yes. I don't have anything here for planning and policy. So what we'll do, anything going on special committees this month, or that's all going to shut down? Nothing, right? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, with that, then what we'll do is, any comments from board members, we'll go around. Doris, we'll start with you. Okay, anything going on that you'd like to say, or?
Well, first of all, I want to just thank Ms. Cleary and her staff for, doing a great job with the district and making sure that, with such short notice, you guys really just made sure everybody was able to get what they needed, reassure the community, the parents, the students, as well as the staff and the board that, with the directives coming from the governor's office, that, you was going to follow them and make sure everybody is safe. So I just want to say thank you and, a job well done. You guys did a great job. That's all I have to say. Everybody stay safe.
Thank you. Mr. Gargano?
Just everybody stay safe. Try your best to get through everything. It's a really tough time for everybody, whether it be a family member, a friend, or somebody that you work with might have had or currently does have the virus. So just make sure to keep your social distancing, stay away from everybody, and try not to panic. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Jay?
I just wanted to say thank you for a job well done for the board administrators and Greg for keeping us updated with everything that's going on. It is absolutely crazy, but I think that even us having a board meeting is essential. So we're, like Patrick said, we have space, and I'm happy to be here. But however, we know that we're in a pandemic, so for everyone to stay healthy, stay home. And thanks again with the updates about the grab-and-go lunches. I know that the numbers are growing, so it warms my heart that everyone is being fed. So that's about it. Stay safe. Thank you.
All right, Denise?
You want Mary Ann?
Oh, yeah, Marianne.
yes, I'm here. First, I'd like to give my condolences to the family of Mrs. Coley Nitica. She was a valuable member of our school district, and she will be sorely missed. I would also like to commend at this time the efforts of our administration and staff during this crisis in all capacities. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback from our Grab-and-Go program, and I'd like to congratulate everyone on doing our best to keep our students fed and in good spirits. Also, I'd like to commend our teachers for doing a wonderful job, doing the best they can at home with our children. And just, stay safe, everyone, and we'll get through this together. Linden strong.
Ms. Clerk?
Once again, I just want to remind parents that at this time, we don't want you to become frustrated or your child to become frustrated. That we are flexible during these times. So if things get overwhelming, if work seems to be so much, take a break, step away. There's always plenty of time. Reach out to the teacher, reach out to the counselors, and that's the most important thing. We don't want anyone to become overwhelmed or frustrated because we know there's enough outside factors that are doing that as well, and schoolwork should not be one of them. So, we want you to keep it moving just so our students don't lose touch and they stay engaged, but also don't ever get to that point. And if you have concerns, please reach out. Thank you.
Okay, Ahmed?
Yeah, so I just want to thank the leadership team here, Miss Gaylord for the grab and go lunch. I know she's been on that, along with you, Miss Cleary and Mr. Walters for coming here every day and handing out iPads and doing all the stuff nobody else really wants to do. I want to thank the parents. I know it's not easy dealing with the kids all day long and having to teach them, so I know that's tough, and thank you for dealing with that myself. I just remind everyone to remain vigilant of their surroundings and wash your hands often. Stay home if you don't have to be out. Be mindful of your elderly neighbors, and just be safe, and hope to see you guys soon.
Hey, thank you. Mr. Rivas?
I just want to say, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize the direction that the schools and the district is working on this particular crisis. I'd like to remind the citizens that I believe nobody was prepared for this, and we got to do our best in order to learn what we have from what we are going through. Follow the directions, please stay home, wash your hands, stay healthy. Thank you, that's all I want to say.
Ms. Birch?
I also would like to thank our administration for doing a fabulous job being here every day, making sure that parents' concerns are heard, our staff's concerns are heard. I also would like to thank our parents for doing an excellent job in providing what they need for their children to be now come their teachers. And although it is very stressful, like Ms. Cleary said, please make sure you're not stressing your children out. Work can get done, but do it in a timely fashion. Please make sure that you're taking this time also to rebuild your families and connect with your families. I also would like to thank our staff and everyone who has jumped in, and they've done this on minimal time, and they've done a great job. Please stay healthy, and thank you very much.
Ms. Kozak?
First, I would like to commend our teachers, our leaders, and our staff on the wonderful job that they're doing. Thank them for their flexibility and ability to adjust as needed. I would like to thank all of our parents and caretakers. We know this is not easy. Please remain patient, and we're all in this together. I just want to wish everybody to stay healthy and safe. Thank you.
Okay, just a short comment from me is that all I can say is, every morning I get up, I look at my email, and I have 100 emails from the state, to the presidents of boards of education, to the 625 districts in the state of New Jersey. No one has an answer. We are in uncharted waters right now, and that's every school district in this state, which is about 625 of them. And we're going to get through this. How we're going to get through this, we're going to find out. But however we get through it, we'll set a template for every board of education in this whole country on what to do if, God forsake, this ever happens again. But I'd like to thank everyone. This is a team effort. This is a team effort on everybody's part. Every teacher in the state of New Jersey, every parent in the state of New Jersey, everyone. We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Time-wise, no one can say. But I'd like to just thank everyone. Keep the faith. This is a war. It's a silent war. I listen to Mario Cuomo every night. He makes a lot of sense. It is a silent war. That's what this is.
Andrew.
That no one has answers to. But we all will get through it. We will do well. We will survive. And I thank everybody. Have a good evening. At this time, I'd like to call for a motion to adjourn. Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, guys, have a good evening. If anybody...